is widely recognized for the individual training competition application for architects and building professionals. In this course, we start with the basics like this is door, window, walls, stairs, roofs, interior walls, and many more. Revit is a software in which we can use the 2D views as well as 3D views simultaneously. That is the power of Revit. In this Revit, we'll basically use for the BIM, that is Building Information Modeling, as well as it is not all about the BIM, it is also used for MEP as well as structure. Revit also shows the dimension. When you go to the annotate tab, you can see their text, dimension. There are lots of detailing tag and all are done in this tab. And we can also use sometimes we can create a schedule as well as make the sheets for the construction site. So this is all about the basics of Revit session. So later we'll discuss more detail about Revit. Thanks for watching. Welcome to all. Today we are discussing about the core concept of BIM. So that is a very important topic. We have to understand here what is BIM and what are the difference between a 3D modeling and a BIM. In Revit structure, that is very important that we understand that 3D modeling is not exactly BIM. And what is BIM, what is the full form of BIM, and what are the core concepts of the BIM, I will explain in this chapter. So get into the Revit right away. So let's talk about few high-level concepts first. For starters, just what exactly is BIM? BIM stands for the Building Information Modeling. That is BIM. In this industry term for many years, actually by AutoCAD several years ago, and it is used to describe of creating virtual model that represent actual building facilities. Known is highly targeted to purpose of building information modeling. This is certainly true. It often confused somehow Revit and BIM equal to the same thing. That is totally misconception. Revit and BIM. Revit and to be noted here, Revit and BIM is not the same. Revit is a tool to achieve a BIM, and BIM is a process to follow to create a building modeling data that is essentially two things coordinate and compatible. Now, this is the difference. This is the difference between Revit and Revit BIM. If all of the parts and pieces are fully coordinated with one another and don't require any manual updates, to keep them in a sync, and if you have a road burst which data source internally by the system and exported out to the project team for mini computation, then you have a BIM. BIM might be things like energy analysis, calculating structures, loads you might do, lighting analysis of heating and cooling. Any of those things become possible when you have a BIM. So BIM includes both the calculating structure loads, lighting, energy, these things all under a BIM. Revit is excellent tool to achieve BIM because any of this just described eventually. It is important we have to understand that 3D is not a component which makes a BIM a BIM. 3D is totally different about BIM. Often you have a BIM, 3D is very important. If you have primary goals to perform a class durations in a mechanical and structure system, so that time the 3D plays a very important role. Or if you need to do visualization and a high quality renders, 3D is going to play a very important role. However, 3D is not only expect to make a BIM special. Remember, it's BIM. and I stand for information, and I is sometimes even more compatible than the M. So think about cost estimating or specifications writing or calculating energy loads or doing you have heating cooling analysis. All them things require data, and that data what we need by the I in BIM. That is the information in BIM, and that is the benefits of Revit. When all you have that data instead of manually calculated all the various things to do in a proper design, why not let the computer design? That is the most important thing. That is the most easy thing, that computer design this very important functions here in Revit to calculating the lighting, heating and all. So that is the main functions of BIM. So that is the best part here. So again, just not think about the modeling. Just not think about the 3D modeling. The Revit puts its effect because it's all about the information, that is all about I in BIM. So let's take both together to fully compacted package so that we get the information as well as we create a model also. So that taken into the mind, and let's over this topic here as a jump into the Revit. Thanks for watching. Welcome to you all. In this tutorials, I will explain you about the views in 3D model, how the different views makes your work very easy, and what is the benefits of this views it at the same time so that you can use that in Revit very easily. You can see that there are lots of time, the more the time, there are lots of contractors, they are always spend their times in the sections, elevations and all. And in this Revit, that is very easy to change the coordinate changes simultaneously in a one period of time. I have several windows in my screen. This is window. These are all doors, and this is my 2D view. When I go to the zoom view, so this is the lens here. That is the zoom command. So when you click it and when you drag it like this, that portion that cover that square or rectangle that you made, that will zoom automatically. Or you can do one thing, scroll your mouse the top button so that it will also zoom. Suppose this is like when you scroll at anti-clockwise, so this will zoom in, and when you scroll at clockwise, so it will zoom out. So this is the one function, or you can do one thing, take the zoom command, go to the rectangle command, click it. So this is also zoom. So this is the function of zoom command. So here we can see the two views. This is the 2D view of level 1. That is the floor plan level 1. And this one is a 3D view of that same plan. So what we have to do there? So what are the Revit benefits here? You can see if you select any of the doors or window. Suppose you select door number 11. You select door number 11. You can see that this will select in a 3D model also. If you press Shift plus press the wheel of mouse simultaneously and roll it. Shift plus will roll it, then the model will also rotate like this. And when you see zoom, so you can see that this door number 11 are also selected in this 3D view. So this is the very essential features or a very important features of this Revit software. This is the most important feature of this Revit tutorial. So what we can do, just press here, go to this level 1 2D plan view, and you have to just put a mouse at the top of this door. So this icon, this move icon is shown in your window. So you have to just press it, just drag it where you want to. If you want to change the place of the door, if you drag it like this, you can see that when you drag it at a little distance, then the dimension that is also changed, and another there is a slightly change in a 3D view. Whenever you change your 2D view, it will also represent the 3D view also. So this is the very powerful function of the Revit, so that we can easily make a changes with a very little small of time. So we can see that this is door number 11. So when we change the position, that the in 3D view, the position will also change. We will try one more time. Just drag it the same position that you want. So you can see, or you can also use this dimensions. Just put, suppose this is 1400 mm. So you can, so this is 1400. So you can see that this is 1400. When you press 1200 and press enter, so you can see that there is a change, little bit change in this section. There is little bit change in this door position. Fine. If this is all right, so we can see that if I select door number 10, if I select door number 10, then you can, if you press shift plus the wheel button of the mouse and then drag it, then you saw that the door number 10, here it is. Door number 10 is selected. It's the internal door, so that's why it's a little bit uh, you have to put it right view so you can see that. So this is the most important function. If you want to change that position of the door, just click here and just left click of your mouse and drag it where you want to place. Or you can change it with this line. Suppose this is 1037, you can put it 1000, then press enter, then it will change your position. So this is a very important feature in Revit, so that you can easily identify the position as well as easily move the command as much as possible. So this is the one function, and one of the my best command in Revit, that is when you go to the view tab, there is a section here. When you cut the section, you can see that door. Suppose this internal door number 10, when we select this door, there is a little bit problem to view in 3D view. So what we have to do, just go to the section plan, cut the section like this where you want, or you can move it also where you want to move. And when you when you press space, it will change. Like if you if you press space or you do this, so it will change their position. Fine. So you have to do just at this top corner, this arrow corner. This arrow is very important. This arrow. If you see that flip button, this is the two arrow. If you select this, so it will flip up, or when you select this, so it will go to the another direction. You need to just scroll, zoom in, and this arrow, you saw this arrow, just double click this arrow. When you double click this arrow, so what happened? The section, this is for the section. When you click this arrow, Before clicking, you have to do one thing because this command is in section right now. That is a section command. You have to press escape 2 or 3 times. Just press escape 2 or 3 times, and you have to go out of the command first. Then this click this arrow, double click this arrow. You can then find the section number 1. This is the section number 1, and this is the door number 10 that we are looking here. We can easily, when you click that, we can easily saw the distance and all, height, distance, whatever you want to change. Just drag it where you want to change it. So select this door, just drag it a little bit. So you can see that there is a slightly change in position in 3D view. So this is a very important function where you can use that function for most of the times. And one more thing, this is suppose these are the doors, this is the section, this is the 3D view, and you can see that if you want the door schedule is very important. These are the schedules you have. These are the doors called door number, type, width, height, and thickness that are written here. This is the door schedule. And the Revit form the door schedules also, and that is very important for any construction work in sites as well as any work. So you can see that this is door number 1. You can, if we scroll a mouse and go to the zoom out, so you can see there's lots of several numbers of doors, and it's written with the name. Suppose this is the door number 2, door number 6. There are lots of door, and there is a schedule that is made door number 1. And what is the type of door? Is written type. The widths are written, the heights are written, the thickness are written. And whenever you change anything here, that will also affect the 2D plan as well as 3D plan. Or if you want to change it from the schedule, so that is the nice way to change in the 2D plan as well as 3D plan automatically in a very small period of time. So that is the one more benefit here. There are several number of views. You can see the properties panel here. Here you can see there's floor plan. So whatever you want. Suppose this is level furniture 1, whatever you want. This is the level furniture 1, and you can see that there is a furniture details. When you go for the ceiling plan, there are certain ceiling plan details. When you go for the kitchen, cutaway 3D stairs, everything here in the properties panel, you can view it here. And whenever you go to the change in a D, if you want to change the internal walls, so you can go for internal walls here also through the different views, or whenever you change anywhere, then it will automatically change your model in 3D view as well as 2D view. So that is the very important feature. You can use that feature whenever you can see that will be needed for you. Thank you so much. So that I think this lecture is very effective for you. Thank you very much for watching this. Hello everyone. In this chapter, we are talking about the two aspects of user interface in Revit: the recent file screen and application menu. The left side, this is the application menu. You can see that there are options of a model. In this model, there are two options, that is open and new. As well as below there is families. There are two options, open and new. In this application menu, you can see that if you click that open a Revit model file, you'll have a list of DWG file that you want to open. So you can use and open any file where you're already working. And the second, there is option of a new file. When you click it new file option, so new project template file will be open. You have to select here what are the templates you want to use. If you want to use for construction template, you can click it. If you want to use the architecture, structure, or mechanical template. Whatever the template you want to use, you can use from here. Or you don't have that template that you want to use, you can go to the browse option, or you can select the templates from this menu. There are lots of templates saved by the Reddit. So and this is the option of the new project. I'll cancel it right now. Now below that there is a family option, the low family, the window family, whatever the option, whatever the families you want to open. If you have already had a family, you can open it, or you have to create a new family, so you can create it according to you. So these are the options are almost same. And here we can see that at the right side there is recent files. These are the files that you recently used. You can click it or you can open it, whatever the files you want to work in or you want to continue to work, so you can use that files. Just scroll your mouse so you can see that there are families just like same. The recent families are there and the recent models are there. So that is all about the recent file menu and the application menu. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone. Here we are talking about the two primary aspects of interface. The first one is the ribbon and the second one is quick access toolbar. What is a ribbon and what is quick access toolbar? When you open the new architecture template, so you can see that these are the portions that are totally open, and there is one here. This portion is known as quick access toolbar. The upper one, the front, and the just front and above. So you can see that this is the quick access toolbar. Just below this panel that is known as the ribbon panel. So what is the ribbon and what is quick access toolbar and what are their uses? So now we are talking about the ribbon first. What is ribbon and what are the uses of ribbon? Ribbon is a primary access element in which there are few panels like a build panel, circulation panel, model panel, room and area panel, opening panel, datum and work plan. So this portion is known as ribbon. So we are talking about ribbon here. When you go to the build panel, there is a print command that is wall command, door command, window, component, column, roof, ceiling, floor, certain systems, curtain, million. So this is the basics command that are used mainly for the build a model. So there, when you go for the right here, there is a circulation command that are used for the circulation. That is used for the annotations. There are model tags and all. This is the model command. Room and area command. There is opening and last year that is a work and play. So here we are talking about what are the difference. Is there any difference that you see here? So I can see that there is a panel that is known as room and area panel. There is a below arrow here. So what is that arrow means? This arrow is this panel is known as the expandable panel. This is why when you click here, it will expand it and you can give you two more options. First one is color schemes and second one is area volume computations. Fine. So this command is very useful sometimes. And when you switch to the annotate tab, you can see there is a little bit this below arrow here. That is known as dialog launcher. Dialog launcher, just click it here. Sorry, I have a notification here to uh, save the reminders. I stop it. Yes, fine. So what is this dialog launcher? Just click here. When you click it, there is a type of properties open and you can change it as soon as possible. So if you want to, I don't want to change any line width and all. So or you want to make a duplicate or you want to rename this type. So you can rename it. I don't want to do it, so I will cancel right now. Okay, so when we go to the insert command, there is one more same below here, that is dialog launcher here. You can manage it here also, the same cancel. Fine. So I'm going to the architecture tab here. When you go to this model group, so you can see that there is one more below line here. So you can also use that. That is the drop down button. That is the mini model command. When you go there, so there are many paste model group, and these are the same commands like wall door and window that are used here. So you can use that also. When you go to any command, so this button is highlighted into the blue color. So that means that you are at that place and you want to select it, just select it by the left click. So there is, okay, so we are talking about right now the wall command. In wall command, you can see that this is a wall command in which, in this wall command, there is a combination of two. You can see that that is a combination of two. We can go to the do command here, it's do command and all. And one more important thing and the very valuable that I like most here in the Revit architecture, that when you go to the wall command, it will show the shortcuts that is WA as well as it show the users and their types. So you can go to the do commands, you can see the shortcut that is DR and their users here. You can go to the window command, the same is it. Okay, so let's talk about the wall command here. This is the combination of two. When you go to the wall command, just click it. You can see this is the architecture wall. You can make any wall here like this. Or if you want to view this to the 3D model, you can see that the wall made so quickly right now. Fine. Just if you want to delete it, so go to the modify, just select it and go to the delete command and just delete it. Fine. Okay. So this is the architecture wall. If you go to below to this command, you can see that there is an arrow below arrow. You can click it. So there are lots of types of walls that are open. First one is wall architecture. If you want to create a wall architecture, you have to just click the first command that I showed here, how to create a wall. That is the wall architecture. If you want any other than that, like structure wall, wall by face walls, whatever the different walls that you want. So you have to select these commands for this. Now this is all about rhythm. And now we are talking about the quick access toolbar. You can see that this is the quick access toolbar here. And when you want to just go to the any command, just like this is floor. Okay, just go to the floor tab. Just click right click it. It's give you an option that add to the quick access toolbar. Just click it. When you click it, you go to the quick access toolbar. It's not shown here because of less space. You can go here. There is one arrow here. Just right click it and there is an option shown here that is show quick access toolbar below the ribbon. So when you do that, you can see that there is a quick access toolbar that is below. This is the floor command that I add here. So this is the very useful command to you very fastly. Sometimes you have to go to the panel and search the commands. There is a shortcuts. When you go used to it, you can use that very easily. And I did this. Just right click and remove from the click bar, and I'll go to the above. I like this one only. When you go to the quick access toolbar, after right clicking is, this is the custom quick access toolbar. If you want to customize, or you can see that there is an open panel here, there is save. You can see that there is text panel, so it's a text panel. So section thin lines. So it's written the whole customized panel you can customize as your own comfortable. So when you are comfortable, you can customize it. I don't want to change here. I'll go for the cancel command. Okay. So these are the primary interface of the Revit architecture. So this is quick access bar and this is the ribbon. So I hope you all understand that all about the ribbon and quick access bar. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are talking about context driven or well, context sensitive. What do you mean by context sensitive? When you're manipulating object or executing certain command, the interface is actually changed to like a context of command or object you're manipulating. The two phases we're gonna see to happen most frequently is on the ribbon and the option bar. We already talked about what is ribbon. You can see that this portion Just below the quick access bar is known as ribbon bar. The first one, the top layer, that is known as the quick access bar, and this one is known as the ribbon. So let's talk about the two critical interface here in this movie. So let's start with the context ribbon that when you select object. I'm going to the modify tab here. You can see that when you go to the architecture, this is the modify tab. You can select this modify tab. When there is no commands, modify tab look like this. When there is no command, the modify tab look like this. When you select any object or any component or a group of component, suppose this is bushes, this is a group of component. When you select this, there is a bar here. This is known as option bar. This is very important to work with a very fast or a very easy way. You can see that when you select this bushes, that is written here, moves with nearby element. If you want to move with nearby element, you can select it or you can use it. Or any of the objects, suppose this is a column. When you select this column, here you can move with the grids. So this option is very helpful for a group of component or a component to change or modify it in a quick access of time. So this quick access bar is for the highly sensitive tools. This is the highly sensitive tools, and or when you select this floor, then you see that this floor there is a modify floor, but there is not any option for the modify it. So in this option bar, there is not any option given. If there is any option that you have provided the support, they suppose this if you select this tree, so you can see that there are options are always provided. First thing, and I want to explain one more thing here. If you just select, go to the just suppose you go to the south elevation and you select any of this object, you can see that the properties is given. When you go to the 3D view, when you select any of the object, then its dimension is also shows. So you can change the dimension according to you. It's like this is 3 feet, 5 inch. So you can change it 3 feet, 2 inch. You can change it, suppose you have to want 4 feet. You can change 4 feet and select it. You can see that the position of the window that it will be changed right now. For resize it, just press Ctrl plus Z. So it will go in a right position towards back. Fine. So this is all about the quick access bar, lead bar, and option bar. So I hope you guys are understand this.